Won't it be Ryan the Great? And today, football is back, baby. Eagles, Ravens, preseason matchup. Let's go. I know, the Eagles starters are not playing today. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. We still got some great competition here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, that third-string receiver spot. Obviously safety, second string tight end, starting running back spot. That stuff is going to be determined in these next few games. So we have a lot to look forward to. So let's get right into it. But before we get right into it, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the post notifications on. Go subscribe to my brother Lindy Great Vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at Ryan the Great RTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Ryan the Great RTG. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Ryan the Great Podcast. And we are finally going to get into it in just a second now. The long-awaited return of the Philadelphia Eagles. Your reigning NFC champions. Get all our stuff ready. I'm watching this locally. No way. I like the local channels better. I like here in Philly, not the NFL Network. What was I gonna do? Gotta get my thumbnail. Ooh, baby. The champs made their way out to the field. Well, the NFC champions. Scott Graham, Ross Tucker, the homies. I already know in the booth. Call this action. Obviously, I had my, Eagles versus Ravens preview. That's before I knew the starters were not playing. So make sure you guys go check that out right before this game starts. Yeah, most of the new guys. DeAndre Swift going to start. I'm excited to see that. Trey Sermon, Rashad Penny are all playing today. I assume we're going to see some Gainwell and Boston Scott later into this game. Yeah, there's a lot of guys battling for starting spot. We obviously have the safety spot. We have Blankenship, Brown, Evans, and Wallace all competing. Obviously, defensive tackle, we are going to see Jalen Carter. Maybe a little bit of Jordan Davis at linebacker. We obviously have Nolan Smith. Maybe a little bit of N'Kobe Dean, definitely. We're going to see Nick Bradley, Zach Cunningham, Miles Jack. Yeah, Jordan Davis is suited up and ready to roll. And then, Davis, Cox, Nolan Smith, the Philly Dogs. Obviously, we're going to see Ringo, who I'm very excited for. So here we go. Eagles at Ravens. Up next, baby. We're finally getting into it. Football season is back. Felt like it never left. Well, actually, I kind of felt like it did leave, but... Yeah, I started my football stuff in June, so these guys start in July, late July, so I guess it felt like it never left for them either. What's up, Josie? How's it going? Yup, let's let the preseason games begin, baby. I don't know, Chad. I'm thinking of some fantasy football this year. I don't know. What y'all think about that? I'm going to do some fantasy basketball with some friends. My brother's already got, like, some baseball team going. So, with his people, our accounts are, like, the same. So, I didn't really care. So, we'll see if some of my friends want to do some fantasy football this year. I'm definitely excited to do it. I would definitely want to try it maybe this year. You don't need to show me Super Bowl clips. I have actually not watched the Super Bowl back. I might have to just watch it before the season starts just to get it away from me. Yep, let's go Birds, baby. Let's go Eagles. Here we go. It is packed in the Baltimore Stadium. Teams going out for, I assume, the coin flip is what it looks like. 90 degrees in Baltimore right now. It is hot out there. Head coach Nick Sirianni, obviously returning for his third season as the head ball coach. Obviously, have some new offensive and defensive coordinators in there. We have Brian Johnson making his debut as offensive coordinator. We have Sean Desai, if that's how you pronounce his name, making his debut as defensive coordinator. Sirianni did an interview for NBC 10, Philly. We've seen clips of Sirianni being like pissed at his team for not being perfect. Pre-snap penalties have very nitpicky by the head coach. Wants to get back to that Super Bowl game or trophy. Wants to get back there. Now, Nick Sirianni might be the process, but Jalen Hurts is the system. Trey Sermon, he will receive this kickoff. Obviously, as I mentioned, Jalen Hurts, he is not playing today in this preseason game. But here we go. Eagles football is back. We get the kickoff, and Sermon receives it at the 3-yard line. He'll try to cut outside, try to get to the 20, but is taken down at around the 18-yard line. And now we will see backup quarterback Marcus Mariota, who played last season with the Atlanta Falcons, starting for a while, was then benched for rookie Desmond Ridder, and has signed a 1-year deal with the Eagles, hoping to revive his career. Obviously, we see some familiar faces out there. Looking at receiver, we see Greg Ward, but some unfamiliar faces in the backfield. Newcomer DeAndre Swift, who was traded for in the draft. In the first play is a fake to Swift and a pass. So Greg Ward makes a nice cut inside and is taken down. He gains around 7 yards there. That tackle made by Malik Harrison for the Ravens. I'm kind of surprised that Jurgens is not playing. I was kind of hoping that they would play him. And now 2nd and 1, actually. Gain 9 there. And a handoff to Swift, who tries to make the cut inside and is taken down. We'll see where they mark him. And they're going to mark him a little short. 3rd down. Obviously, this newcomer, Nagata. St. Joe's Prepper! He's a high schooler! He's one of us, baby! Come on! He's one of us! Actually, no, they do give him the 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. Mariota drops back under pressure, has to escape, and is dropped! That is Malik Harrison again, his 2nd tackle already, and one of those is a sack. Beautiful job by Harrison to get out, send the blitz, no one really able to pick him up. And he makes a nice play on Mariota, who is more known to be a running quarterback. 2nd and 19 now, so a very long gain the Eagles are going to need to get eventually. Mariota throws, caught by Stoll, and he will gain around 5. Harrison again on the tackle, who has had a very good first drive, something you would want to see if you are the Baltimore Ravens. It is now 3rd down as Stoll will hit the bench. Third and 13, 3rd and long for the Eagles. Not really sure if I like the formation. 3rd and 13, Mariota has to escape the pocket, and he's going to run. Has Swift in front of him for a block, and Mariota dives for a 1st down. Had that one receiver on the left. Not a lot of defenders there. Mariota realizes that, and with a Swift block, able to get the 1st down. Good job by the offensive line to make sure nobody could get through the middle so Mariota could get to the outside with no problems. 1st and 10 now. Handoff to Swift, who makes a cut to the outside. DeAndre Swift with the 1st down and more. Breaks a tackle. DeAndre Swift down to the 38-yard line. What a run from DeAndre Swift, baby. That's what you like to see. Beautiful. Bouncing off of guys. And a great run from the newcomer, DeAndre Swift. Boom, great job. Puts the shoulder down into Worley and just runs him over. He was too high on that tackle, way too high. That's why he got trucked. 1st and 10, and a play action pass over the middle, incomplete. A little low to Stoll, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Swift has his helmet off. I'm not sure if they're taking him out. Maybe they've seen what they already need to see, but I would sure hope not. I would like to see a few more runs from DeAndre Swift. 2nd and 10 now for Mariota and company. Stoll in motion. And a play action again. Mariota has time. Throws over the middle a little high to Calcaterra. And that'll be 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. We've actually yet to see Nagata, who has been talked about a lot in camp, do much. And Brian Johnson, as I mentioned earlier, the new offensive coordinator for the Eagles, as Shane Steichen left to become the Colts head coach. 3rd and 10. Mariota does not drop back over the middle. Caught and a little short. That will be over the middle to Cleveland, who got the start today. 4th and 1. And knowing Sirianni. Yep, they're going to go for it. And handoff. And no, Mariota's actually going to take it himself. Mariota dives. Gets the first down. And a good option there by Marcus Mariota. Rashad Penny actually is in the game now, so we'll see what he can do. Great read by Mariota. Got the defender outside. Fake the handoff. Boom. First down. That's too easy. And now the Eagles will continue this drive. Mariota is yet to line up under center. I wanted to see if the Eagles would run some pistol formation, but Mariota going to throw, and I guess the miscommunication on the route between him and Cleveland, or he might have just threw it too high to Hasselwood. I'm not sure what that was. And a 2nd and 10 now for Philadelphia. Penny in the backfield. Has not touched the ball yet. That'll change here. Penny up the gut and is eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Ravens defensive line swarming him. The ends come in and with nobody blocking them, which is just honestly stupid. I'm not sure who didn't pick up their block there. But 3rd and 10 now. I want to see Penny come out of the backfield and make a catch, because they have talked about him doing that. Greg Ward getting some TV time right now. 3rd and 10. Mariota trying to change the play. He's got to get the snap off. He's got 5 seconds to do so. And they're going to trips. And 3rd and 10, and play blown dead as the Eagles call a timeout. Eagles already using timeouts for not getting the snap off in time. As we will take a break. I thought that was kind of weird they were in a trip set there. I don't really know if that's the most ideal thing on 3rd down. Because the safeties are not playing. If the safeties are playing back, then you probably would want to go more short. But if they're playing up, then, which I think they might be playing like more towards the ball. I couldn't really tell, but in that case, you should try and just split them and then just try and go deep if Mariota has the arm to get it there. But we will have to see when we come back. Let's see if they run that trip set again. I was not too interested in seeing that. I thought they should have run a spread. with the tight end, but that's just me, I guess. Eagles 13 plays on this drive already, as I guess DeAndre Swift is done. Okay, now the run is spread with 3 receivers. Third and 10. Mariota's got to get the snap off. I can't call another timeout. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Mariota drops back, throws, and over the head of Cleveland, incomplete. And a lot of miscommunication between Mariota and his receivers on this drive. It looked like Cleveland was going to run a curl, and Mariota thought he was going to run a vertical, 4th and 10. I mean, these guys got to get these plays figured out. Jake Elliott, who will make his way on for the kick. Kick is up, and the kick is good from 45. The Eagles take the lead, 3-0, as we got to see a little bit of everyone. Some Marcus Mariota. A great start by DeAndre Swift. You do love to see that. And now we get to see Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Kaylee Ringo up next, baby. Who's ready? I know I am. Let's go. I'm pumped. DeAndre Swift. I love it. I love him. Nobody knows how much I love DeAndre Swift. I was hoping he was going to come to one of our... I'm going to get in trouble. Look at this run. Beautiful juke move. Get out my way. This brother was way too high. Bradley, if that's his name, or whatever the hell. 41, whoever that is. Looks to be some sort of linebacker. Maybe he's a corner. Worley. I don't know who that is, but my brother, you were way too high. I mean, he had a good tackle motion, but he was just too high when he got there, and he got low way too late. But anyway, Eagles will kick it off now as they have the 3-0 lead. They took around 7 minutes off the clock, somewhere around there. And the Ravens will take it out. And here's the return, and a good return. A good wrap up there by Patrick Johnson, who we did not know if he was going to play. And now, here come the Philly Dogs. Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Kaylee Ringo. They are on. Nicholas Morrow's in there. I'm very excited to see that. All right. Yeah, we got Kaylee Ringo in there. Edmonds, so I didn't know if he was going to play or not, so that's good to see. And the first play by Johnson, and already a flag down. We'll have to see what the call is there. There's Nolan Smith! False start called on the Ravens, so not the greatest start in the world. Let's go Nolan Smith. I want his jersey in the Kelly green. Derek Barnett, you better show me something, my brother. And a trip set, and Flowers now in motion behind Johnson. Now going to go into the backfield, makes the catch. Ellis comes rolling in, and a good tackle there by Morrow. As Ellis was not able to make it, Morrow on the recovery. Ellis gains around a yard. I'm sorry, Flowers gains around a yard. And the first catch for the rookie out of Boston College. Good read there by Ellis to hold up Flowers and allow Morrow to get there. It'll be 2nd and 14. Here's the snap to Johnson and a caught pass. That one is by, what the hell is 80? Isaiah Likely on the tackle there was Edmonds, and it'll be 3rd down. Edmonds last year obviously played with the Steelers, 70 tackles. Someone the Eagles are going to need during the year. 3rd and 10 now, a trip set on the left. Only one linebacker. Here is Johnson, drops back under pressure. Look at Jalen Carter! Oh my God! Did you see Carter? Holy hell! He just bulldozed that man! Look at this! Get out my way! Okay, Jalen Carter! Woo! Jeez! I mean, it was so effortlessly. Get out my way! I'm getting to that quarterback. Causes an incompletion. 4th down. I didn't even get to, call the play. I was so pumped up with that. Beautiful. All right, here's Greg Ward on the return. Makes a cutback, but is taken down. Woo! A.J. Brown tweet. I like that. I like that, too. As Kirk Cousins says, you like that? I sure do. Jalen Carter. Already making his presence. Now I might have to get a Jalen Carter jersey now. Nolan Smith might, Nolan Smith, I don't know you're getting my jersey now. I might have to be another one of the Philly dogs. We'll see if, Swift does come on for this next drive, though. I highly doubt it. I mean, I don't blame him, but I just wanted to see him. I can't get over that, man. Jalen Carter, I mean, it was beautiful. It was, boom, I mean, he just stood up, throws him to the side, and then just, Johnson's literally getting out of the pocket, and Carter chased him down. That is how fast he moves. If he's giving the Eagles starting offensive line practice, I'm going to start to feel bad for the Ravens' backup offensive line. Mamma mia. All right, here we go. From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Yeah, DeAndre Swift not on the field. He will sit down, so he probably is going to be the starter. Yeah, but again, his footage from last year, and just a beautiful runner in space. Can make a move. Great in pass plays as well. Can catch it from out of the backfield. Great route runner. I mean, you can't get him in the open field. You can't tackle him. He makes a move on you. He's really good. He's just got to stay healthy now. I want to see a little bit of Ian Book, I'm not going to lie. My Notre Dame brother. Alright, we have a problem here on the field. The trainers are out there. Yes! Yes! My preppers! My boys! Zacchaeus and Swift! My boys, they're one of me! They're one of me! Or I'm one of them! Somewhat. I'm not a NFL player, but still, I'm one of them. Anyway, Mariota. I think they're yet to go under center here, and a handoff to Penny. Nice cut, Rashad Penny. He will get around 9, and a beautiful job by the offensive line to move everybody to the right. I'm sorry, the left, so Penny could make that cut back and get a good amount of yards. Good block there by Stoll. Gave Penny just enough time to get through that B gap and get a considerable amount of yards. It'll actually give him the first down. Once again, the Eagles in the shotgun, and a pass in the flats to Ward, who will be knocked out of bounds. And another good gain by the Eagles. I guess they graduated the same year. Or was that their freshman year? Was their freshman year of 2014? I don't even know. Anyway, 2nd and 1. I know we have Swift's number retired. 2nd and 1. Ward in motion. He'll move into the slot. Mariota pump fakes and throws to Ward, first down. And he will get to the the Eagles' 47-yard line. 2 nice catches by Ward. And this one will give the Eagles a first down. Looked like an awkward throw by Mariota, but considerably did get the job done. Brian Johnson so far, I can't ignore what he's doing. He's doing pretty solid so far. Obviously, this is just the preseason, but we do want to see some good play calling. And from what I'm seeing so far, he's done a pretty good job, even with the backups in there. But we'll see when the regular season hits. Mariota has 5 seconds to snap. Once again, they will be in the shotgun. Mariota now going to escape the pocket. He's going to run. Mariota will step out of bounds. And another good gain on first down from Philadelphia. That's what you do want to see if you are the Eagles. Get good gains on first down, whether it is running or passing the ball. So 2nd and 3. Mariota tonight, he has thrown 9 passes. Has completed 5 for 37 yards. 2nd and 3, the Eagles in Ravens territory. And a handoff to Penny. Penny tries to get to the outside, but is eaten up in the backfield. I feel like if he would have went around, he probably would have been able to get some more yards there, but ultimately will end up losing a yard. So what happened here? This Sills. So Sills was in motion. And did he not pick up his block or something? It was just too cluttered. Whoever 73 is couldn't get his guy upfield, which ultimately... Oh, that's Steen. He's our 3rd round pick guard. Well, whoever that was, 74, couldn't pick up his block upfield, which is a problem. Mariota's got to get this off, 3rd and 4, and he does. Here comes the blitz. Mariota has time, throws over the middle, caught by Ward, and another first down by Philadelphia. Greg Ward, impressive here on this 2nd drive. Great protection from the offensive line. Steen made up for it there. It gave Mariota just enough time. Good wrap by Ward. Had the defender right on top of him. And got to give credit to Mariota as well. Beautiful throw upstairs. And he makes the play. 1st and 10 from the 33. Mariota will hand it off to Penny. Penny gets the outside, now cuts inside, and will get a few yards there. 2nd down. I mean, Penny has done okay. It's not really what I'm seeing from Swift. Obviously, Penny's coming off an injury. We understand that. But, man, Swift, I just love him. And there's the man, Jalen Hurts on the sidelines, watching on. 2nd and 8 now for Philadelphia. Almost 3 minutes into this quarter. Wow, time flies. Mariota under pressure throws, caught by Calcaterra, who will be short of the first down. Stevens and Harrison come in there to mark him short, and now it is 3rd down. Third and 1, Eagles, and hurry up. Extra blockers. Here it is, and that might have been a false start on Philadelphia. Yep, flag in there. I think that might be a false start on the O-line. Sirianni not liking it. Was it a false start? I didn't even put on the headphones. Yeah, Sue Opeta. Yep, 3rd and 6 now. Yeah, I could have swore there was some movement. It is what it is. I feel like he's been on the roster for forever. 3rd and 6 now. Mariota's got to get this off. Has 4 to do so. Eagles in a spread. And they don't get it off. I would just take the penalty. Yep, and that's what they'll do. It is now 3rd and 11. Sirianni visibly frustrated on the sideline. And that's just stupid mistakes. Come on, Stoutland, let's go. Figure this BS out. I mean, this is ridiculous. We had 3rd and 1, and we went 10 yards back because of penalties. That just can't happen. Eagles in a trip set, and trips left. And Mariota drops back. Now has to escape. And he will run. Mariota not going to be so lucky this time. Taken down by Stevens. And that'll be 4th down. Look at that. We had 3rd and 1. We went back to 3rd and 11. Elliott will come on again. This one from Elliott from 46. First one from 45. No good. Wide right. Terrible end of the drive from the Eagles. Penalties. Missed field goals. The Ravens will get the ball back. That's just something you don't want to see. That's a lack of preparation. That's just... Yeah, I actually agree with what's-his-face. Elias Shore Parks. He's talking about how Nakobe Dean's not in there. I'm kind of sad, too. Oh, damn. Joshua dropped him. I mean, we all knew Joshua was easily going to win that. back at it again. Let me see more of some. I want to see more of Jalen Carter, man. Holy hell. Likely in motion and a handoff to Hill. Hill makes a move and gets a solid gain. Carter's not in there. Oh, man. Evans there, the safety on the tackle. Evan McPherson also in the game. 2nd and 4. Look at Smith here. Fake here to Hill. Johnson has time, throws, and a good break up there by Evans, and a flag thrown. They're going to call illegal hands to the face, it looks like. Oh, that's Josh Jobe, actually. Are they going to call illegal hands to the face? Let's see. Yeah, hands to the face. Okay, let's see this here. I didn't see hands to the face. That stuff pisses me off because you're going for his shoulder pads. You're not going for his head. He went way too high. You gotta hit his shoulder pads. That's just basic. Handoff here to Hill. Tries to make a cutback and has a lot of room. Justice Hill has the edge. And Hill, 2 men to beat, and is pushed out of bounds. Hill bounced off defenders and had a wide open right side. He bounced off his own guy, and that whole right side was covered by blockers. And that was Ringo who knocked him out of bounds, as that will end the first quarter. The Eagles lead 3-0, but the Ravens are in business as they are in Eagles territory. I will be right back. Alright, back just in time. The Eagles now have returned with the Ravens. Man, the Eagles have like all the control over the Ravens in ball control. But the Ravens only have a 3-point deficit. Jalen Carter now is out. You do hate to see it, but it is what it is. And they took Nolan Smith out too. Damn. That's a shame. Anyway, There's Johnson. He drops back, throws into the end zone, and it is incomplete, but a flag thrown. Evans will probably be flagged for holding. It's 2 defensive penalties so far. Let's see it here. Yeah. It's a clear tug at the jersey. You see, that's the thing where you're not, where you don't understand what, oh God. And now Hill, oh damn, nice tackle there by Evans. Hill almost made a move. See, I don't understand if he wasn't looking at his hips. I don't know if he just wasn't fast enough, because he had outside leverage, so he should be able to make that tackle. But Ringo there, I mean, he just got his job saved by Evans, because he got stiff-armed into no man's land. 2nd and 5 now, as the Ravens are on the 6-yard line. Flowers in motion. Johnson will throw. He drops back now. Has time, but now under pressure. Johnson almost dropped. Has nothing to do, and he'll just step out of bounds with it. The Eagles' pressure is going to get a little too much, and great coverage there. Edmonds forced them out of bounds. And a great pressure there from the Philadelphia Eagles. Give credit there to Taron Jackson for forcing Johnson to the outside, but Eagles locking up everybody on that play. You could have made the argument that Duvernay was open, but at the end of the day, the Eagles able to make that play. Ravens in a trip set on the left side. Eagles bring the pressure. Johnson throws one-on-one. Duvernay makes the catch and a touchdown for Baltimore, and that's what I'm talking about. Ringo sometimes, a liability in coverage. Did not have any outside release, gave him the sideline, and ultimately ended up costing him. One-on-one there, Duvernay, nice move, good fade. Good ball placement by Johnson, and the Ravens put up 6. Kick here by Tucker, and that is money for Baltimore. The Ravens now lead 7-3. What is Josh Sweat eating on the sideline? Anyway, we'll take a break for a second here. So unfortunate. A lot of mistakes there that could have been avoided on that drive. It is what it is. Obviously, we can improve on that. Will it take time? Of course it will. Oof, we're 98 followers on TikTok, baby. We're close. Yeah, player breakdown on Ringo. I mean, once again, I think sometimes he can be a liability in coverage. Obviously, he has his good moments and he has his great failures. You just hope that the pros can overshadow the cons, you know. But we will have to see. We will have to see. Obviously, it's just one mistake that cost him a touchdown, but it's the preseason. Obviously, he's going to get some reps in the regular season, and training camp will continue. So, and a little bit of a squib kick here, as the Eagles will be forced to take it out. Here's Sermon, who will get to the 20 and down to the 26. My man Lane Johnson there on the sidelines. All-Pro first tackle, or All-Pro left tackle last year for Lane Johnson. They're doing an interview with him. New quarterback in for Philly. Eagles in a trip set. And I believe that is Tanner McKee, yes, and he throws a deep pass over the shoulder, caught by Cleveland. First down. Very big gain. Tanner McKee already with a good pass. Over the shoulder. Great job by Cleveland to find it. And a first down for Philadelphia. Eagles already in Baltimore territory. And a fake here I don't know what happened. It was a fake to Penny. They tried to get over the middle, and it was broken off. That play made there by Brett Urban, the defensive end. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Honestly, it would have been better just handing it off to Penny, I guess. Is what it is there. Handoff here to Penny. Gets a block off Penny, though, taken down from behind. That's got us hurt. Dang, he could have had a first down there. If it wasn't for Swan coming in and making the play from behind. 3rd and 6 now for Philly. Eagles in a trip set on the left. McKee in the pocket, throws wide open. Cleveland, first down. Cleveland has had a pretty solid game so far. Ward, like what he's doing. First and 10, McKee drops back, throws, and a tough play for Cleveland. It was broken up. He had to go upstairs, almost came down with it. It would have been tough to get his feet down, but it is now 2nd and 10. Second and 10, handoff here to Penny. Tries to get some blockers in front of him, but is taken down for around a 4-yard gain. Third and 6. McKee drops back, throws too high to Penny, and who was in the flats, and that'll be 4th down. Mistakes. can be avoided. Elliott, again, will go on to kick for the third time. He was 1 for 2 today. Missed one from 46 and made one from 45. Now this one is 49 yards away. From the right hash, this one is good. Philly cuts the lead, Baltimore lead to 1 off of a Jake Elliott field goal. It was a little scary as it went up, but it ultimately found its way through the post, as this is now a 7-6 ball game. Some Reggie White jerseys in the crowd. All right. I like it. I like to see it. I bet you there probably are. There actually might be more Eagles fans than Ravens fans. I would not be surprised. Maybe not. I do see a lot of purple in the crowd. Or maybe that's just the seats. I don't know. Anyway, Eagles now will kick it off. And Ravens will take it out. Missed tackle. And a good one there by Garner. The corner makes the tackle. Damn, they got some good food up there in the press box. Dang, Ross Tucker and company eating good. Alright, 1st and 10 now for Baltimore. And a fake here to Hill, and play to Likely. He is swarmed up by Philly. Nicholas Morrow leading the charge there. Great play by Morrow. Read the quarterback, saw Likely turn around, turn from a blocker into a receiver, and was able to lead the charge there for that lost yardage there. Now 2nd and 12 for Baltimore. Fake here to Hill. Johnson over the middle. Oh, too high. And if Evans was shifted over just a little bit, we could have saw a turnover. Johnson saying, my bad. mean, that's a gimme right there. I mean, I couldn't really see who the receiver was, but whoever it was beat him to the punch. I think it might have been Black. Anyway, 3rd and 12. Johnson will hand it off to Hill, who has some room and is taken down around 2 yards short of the first down marker. A swarm of linebackers and safety in Justin Evans takes out Hill, and that was close. Ward will receive the punt. I feel like they're going to fake it. No, they'll punt it. Alright, they'll punt it away to Ward. And Ward will say, don't touch it, don't touch it. Actually, well, he'll touch it as it bounced a little farther than he expected, and he'll run out of bounds with it. Eagles offense make their way back onto the field for hopefully what we could see 6. We have only seen field goals. We've seen some good, We've seen some really good drives that have not been able to put together for 6. Yeah, the Eagles' offense was historic last year. Hurts put up over 5,000 yards, the most in team history. And Smith and A.J. Brown, the only 2 receivers to both have 1,000 yards in a season. And they'll finally go under center, hand off to Penny, who will gain a few. Penny, not as impressive as I was hoping, but second and 6 for Philadelphia. Only 2 receivers on the left, and they'll hand off to Penny again, who will only gain a few. It is now 3rd and around 4, I'd say. 3rd and 4. Third and 4 now. We're in a spread set. McKee looks over the middle, and that is caught by Nagata, who got the first originally, but then went backwards. We'll see where they mark him. Eagles offense staying on the field, and I assume with forward progress, he will get the first down. That's actually that's good coverage there by the DB. He just went back a little too far. Where to the point Nagata was able to hit that slant. But he didn't let him push him out of the way. Anyway, Penny will get the handoff, trying to look for blockers in front. Penny makes a move. Rashad Penny gets around 9 there. He's able to squeeze through the line. And Penny will now go to the bench. .74. Who is that? He made a nice play. Second and 1 now. Penny with 9 carries tonight, 34 yards. So what's that around? Almost a little less than 4 yards per carry. Second and 1. McKee drops back to throw. He's going to go deep. And this is caught! And a flag down. Nagata had it, but a flag down. This might be called offensive pass interference. But let's see it here. Let's see. Did he push off right on the shoulder pads? They're going to call it. Yep. Oh, what are you doing? You made such a nice catch. He did everything perfect. You're allowed to make that contact right there, but once you stiff arm and once you extend like that, they're gonna call it. They will call it every single time. If you're here, like right here, they won't call. But if you're here, they're gonna call it every time. 2nd and 11. That's a real shame. McKee drops back to throw under pressure. Gonna try and make the same play, but this time throws it away. Intended for Nagata. Ah, it's so annoying, man. Trey Sermon in the game, who tried to take on a block, was almost about to get eaten up by Phillips as McKee got it away. 3rd and 11. See, the mistakes, penalties, stuff like this is why the Eagles have not seen the end zone yet. 3rd and 11. Eagles aren't even set yet. 5 seconds, and they have... good Lord. Get in formation. It's an incomplete... They threw an incomplete pass. How the hell do you not know what you're doing? So this is some sort of lack of preparation that I'm not really liking. Baltimore has yet to use a timeout. The Eagles have already used 2. Johnson over there to talk to his quarterback. All right, 3rd and 11 now for Philly. Ravens look like they're going to send it. They will not. McKee drops back, but is still under pressure. Throws over the middle. Caught! And a first down and a big gain there. Great job splitting the safeties is Johnny King. A beautiful route there. Safeties did what the free safety moved back, which ultimately ended up letting King split them in a hurry up here. Sermon gets it, tries to sneak through the line, but will be taken down. A gain of around 3. Beautiful job by King there. Whoever was that outside receiver also did a good job. He was able to get past that DB, forcing the safety to move over and letting King split the safeties and make that catch. And we suddenly have a stoppage in play right now. Second and 8 for Philly, and I guess they have to reset the clock. I'm not sure what the problem is, as we're just looking at Jalen Hurts right now. And we have resumed play. I'm not sure what that problem was, but I guess we had to figure it out. 2nd and 8 now for Philly on the 28-yard line, or 29. A handoff to Sermon, who goes up the gut, and still on his feet. The offensive line helping him out there. It is now 3rd down. Third and 3. They send these linebackers, it's going to be a problem. And Sermon gets it, able to fight for the first down. First and 10. McKee to throw. He's going to throw it. It is caught by Cleveland. A great job. See, that's the mistake. He didn't make the mistake that Nagata made. He didn't extend. See, watch this. Does not extend. Able to get that separation and able to come back and make the catch. First and goal for the Eagles. Hand off to Sermon. Is he in? The Eagles say he is. And he will roll it a touchdown. Philadelphia. Their first of the preseason. Trey Sermon with a 3-yard run. And that will put the Eagles on top. Let's make sure he is in that end zone. I believe he was. Yep, and they will roll it a touchdown. Here is the extra point by Elliott. It is good. It is now 13-7 with 3:51 remaining in this first half. McKee with a great throw and a great catch by Cleveland. And Sermon able to finish the job with a rushing touchdown that puts the Eagles up. So there you go. That's finally the drive where they didn't make any stupid mistakes, and they were able to punch it in the end zone. And one of the extension almost cost them, but they got that one figured out. Solid drive there from Philly. And a good kick by Elliott. And Ravens will now return. A good return. And whoever is returning got tripped up. I think it might be Hill. I'm not entirely sure. Fletcher Cox on the sideline. Obviously know what it is. Come on now. And we start this drive off with a beautiful tackle in the backfield. That one, I believe, by Johnson, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that was by Ellis. Or I don't even know. So I thought it was by Ellis. Was 43 Johnson? Or am I tripping? I don't know. Anyway, handoff. This, and Hill again, he'll be taken down. This, Wallace now makes the play. Third down, and it could be a quick drive here for Philly, and they could get it back before the 2-minute warning, and that would be nice, being the fact the Eagles only have one timeout remaining. 3rd and 5. Johnson will throw. Incomplete. Beautiful job there by Ringo. That's what I mean. He has his great moments. He has some bad moments. That was a great moment right there. Locking up people. And that will create a 4th down situation. The clock will stop as well. Beautiful job there by Ringo. I want to see that on replay. I'm telling you, he was a steal. He was a steal. Here's the punt. And Ward will call a fair catch. Jalen Carter, man. I still can't get over that. Now he just knocked that brother out of the way and just chased down Johnson. I mean, that was just insane. Handoff here to Sermon. Puts the shoulder down and will only gain a few. 20 seconds to the 2-minute warning. I assume the Eagles will just let this one run out. Clock stops. I'm not sure if Baltimore called a timeout there, and now the clock will now resume. Not sure entirely what's going on with the clocks tonight, but alright. Then the Eagles will let it run down to the 2-minute warning. I don't know, man. I think we might have to starting this debate is Tanner McKee better than Marcus Mariota? I don't know. I might start saying that because from what I'm seeing, McKee's playing pretty good. Randall Cunningham. I got his jersey. Thank you, Connie. I want to see that Nolan Smith jersey again, the Kelly Green, because I think it looks really good. People already got it. I want to get it. I got to go one of these days and get one. I need at least one before the season starts. Two minutes remaining. Second and 8 from their own 26. Spread formation. McKee under pressure throws a little too much to the side of Cleveland. He was going for a slant. Well, it was behind them. It was maybe a bad time for A.J. Brown to tweet out "Whiteout Chooping" tonight. Because, that actually wasn't his fault. Third and 8 now. Eagles were in a trip set. McKee throwing over the middle, caught. Got a little ways to go, and not going to get there is Dan Arnold. He'll bring up fourth down, and we'll see what the Eagles do. A little short, 4th and 1 now. Like I'm saying, the Eagles with their damn trip sets on third down, they're just not working. Eagles are going to go for it unless they're just trying to draw them off sides here. 4th and 1. And, yeah, they won't do it. Eagles use their final timeout of the half. And the offense is staying on the field. Very risky. Ward in motion. Here's another in a pass it. Ward in the flats off the motion. First down. And the Eagles get to around the 50. Beautiful call there by Brian Johnson. Had Ward in motion. Made him look like he was going to be a blocker if Sermon... The whole play design kind of looked like Sermon was going to get the ball and Ward was going to be a blocker. But instead he came around. Just ran a little route in the flats. And an easy first down. The Eagles at the 50. McKee drops back to pass. He will throw a little low there and broken up by Stevens. It was intended for Cleveland, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for Philly. Greg Ward headed to the locker room. Oh no. It's not what you want to see in the preseason. 2nd and 10. McKee throws. Caught on the hitch by Cleveland. Corner's playing off. That's what you'll get, but now it's 3rd down. McKee drops back to pass. 3rd and 4. Has a lot of time. Throws it over the middle, and tripping was Hazelwood. No flag. And the Eagles will be forced to punt. Unless Sirianni thinks otherwise. Nope, they'll go off the field. That's a shame. After that whole 4th and 1 conversion, not something you want to see. The Eagles are just a little too picky, looking for flags and all that, but it is what it is. It's the first time we'll see the Eagles punt team today. We'll see Sipas. And there's the punt. And this one will be fair caught at the 11-yard line. And 1:08 remaining on the clock. The Ravens have 2 timeouts. This game is 13-7. Eagles have none of their timeouts. Sipas with a solid year last year. 44 punts, an average of 45.6. His longest was 59 yards, and the amount of punts inside the 20-yard line was the number total of 16. Johnson from the 11-yard line will do a draw to Hill. Hill makes a move, and a good tackle there by Wallace, keeping up with them. And that will be 2nd down. Clock still moving. Ravens have not used a timeout. And they gotta hurry. It is now 2nd down and 4. Here is Johnson. Drops back under pressure and barely able to get it to Hill, who will be forced to stay in bounds. On the tackle there, that was Miles Jack. Good job keeping him in bounds. Also have to give some credit there to Greedy Williams, who was able to not give him that sideline. And I believe the Ravens have used their timeout. Jalen Carter, player breakdown. Man is a absolute beast. There is nothing I don't think he can do. Yeah, that chase down earlier is just a sign of things to come, in my opinion. Yeah, Baltimore took a timeout there now. Oh, the Eagles jumped off sides. Could be a free play. Not so sure if they called it, and this one will be out of bounds. Yeah, now they called it. Yeah, that's offsides on Philly. Yep, that one on Taron Jackson, the defensive end. He'll be subbed out now. The Eagles locked up everyone on that play if it wasn't for Jackson there. It's only 5 yards, but still. Those 5 yards could count. Stops the clock as well. I mean, it would stop the clock either way, but, you know. 1st and 5. Johnson drops back to pass. Has time now under pressure. Throws. Caught. Beautiful grab there. And now the final timeout taken. Williams caught it over Williams. 1st down for Wallace caught it over Williams. And now Ravens will use their final timeout of the half. There's Greedy Williams. The Eagles signed him in the offseason. Has had a bit of injury problems, but looking to make a solid debut here in the preseason. The Ravens now on the 37, their own. 30 seconds remaining, no timeouts. Here's Johnson. Drops back to pass, throws, caught, and fumble, but it goes out of bounds. Kohler caught it, and it came out. A good pop out there by Wallace. Able to force the ball out. I think he used his helmet to do it. And Sirianni is livid on the sideline. I'm not entirely sure why. Clock keeps moving. Second down. Johnson has to get it over the middle. Good break up there. That was by Goodrich. And a potential point-saving play there by Goodrich. Stayed with them. Gave him the inside, but then recovered as soon as the ball got there. And made the play. It is now third down and around 4. Here is Johnson. He will throw. It is caught. And getting out of bounds is Kohler. He gets the first down. Only 10 seconds remaining. But remember, this is a team that has one of the greatest kickers, if not the greatest kicker in NFL history, in Justin Tucker. We'll see what he can do when the Eagles, or when it is time for him to get onto the field if that is needed. Most likely it will be. Sean Desai, as I mentioned, the newest defensive coordinator for Philly. Solid job so far, in my opinion. His players have been doing pretty well. Eagles having some of their DBs back. Johnson going to throw. It is caught and not able to get Treadwell out of bounds. I believe that was Goodrich, and made a nice play. Was it Goodrich? No, it was Greedy Williams. Williams, who not having the greatest start, not letting him stay in bounds, giving up some catches. We'll see now, but Justin Tucker, this is a very long kick, a 60-yard attempt. We know he can do it. The kick is up, and the kick is... How does he do it? How does he do it? Justin Tucker makes the kick and gives the Ravens 3 points headed into halftime. The Eagles do have the lead. It is 13-10 as we go to the break. A solid start for Philly. Only 1 touchdown. We can live with it. The defense probably should have only been 7 if it wasn't Justin Tucker. A little bit of mistakes made on the offense as soon as they got inside the Ravens 30. That's something to clear up in the second half. Other than that, I mean, maybe on defense, maybe a little more pressure on the quarterback. That would make a little more sense. But other than that, not really much I can complain about. There have been a few here and there's about with the DBs, but other than that, they've been making good tackles. They've been playing some good coverage. I'm liking what they're doing. So yeah, a lot to look forward to for the second half, and I will be back for that, but we will be taking a break for this halftime. Alright, we are starting the second half, and apparently I've just gotten a tweet from my man John Clark, baby, that Sydney Brown is starting the second half. So this is going to be very interesting. I am very excited to see Sydney Brown in there as the Ravens start off with the ball. And the first play will be not much there. Tilapatula, I really hope I said his name correctly. I know I didn't. He makes the play there. Second and 8. Here is Huntley, who is now in the game. He throws, and this pass is caught. And a nice pass there to the tight end, Vokalek. And that is a first down. Goodrich in coverage. And that might have been Greedy Williams. Yeah, it was Greedy Williams. I have to keep remembering that Goodrich is 31 and Williams is 38. It's okay, I'm still learning. Still learning my jersey numbers. Maybe that was, I don't even know. Anyway, Huntley under pressure, he throws, and this is caught. And making a spin move there out of the backfield was Melvin Gordon. Vanna Surem, he almost had the tackle there, but missed it. 2nd and 1 now for the Ravens, who are in Eagles territory relatively quickly in under 2 minutes from the 41-yard line. Handoff here to Gordon. Tries to get to the outside, but he is stuffed in the backfield. Phillies are down 4-0. Damn. Good thing I didn't stream them tonight. Great play there by Bradley to get in the backfield and let everybody do the rest. Another handoff to Gordon. This time we'll get the first down and a little more. Gordon tripped up and a first down. Sydney Brown there on the tackle. They almost muffed that snap in. Good job there by Brown to get involved in the play and able to make sure Gordon would not get any more yards than he already did. Either way, still a first down. And now, from the 33, here is Huntley. He has time to throw. Has to escape the pocket now. He is chased. He throws. It's incomplete. Broken up there by Goodrich. And it is 2nd down. Good coverage there by Philly and good pressure at the end. Goodrich, I'm not sure if he's limping or if he just has to fix his knee pads. Sirianni is shaking the referee's hand. That is... okay. Never thought I'd see it on live TV. 2nd and 10 now. Looks to be man-to-man. Huntley going to do a QB draw and is tripped up there by Brown. Another good tackle by Sydney Brown. Leaves Huntley a little short of the first down. You got to love it. Bradley also came in from behind. Not sure if he helped any, but still made a nice play. Is Sydney Brown in a quick snap here. And I'm not sure if he got it. He might have. Is Mitchell. His 2nd attempt might have been good. Either way, I believe Baltimore, well, they got it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. First down now for the Ravens. I don't get why Huntley didn't start the game. He was a Pro Bowler last year. Somehow. I don't know. Anyway, Huntley now lines up under center. Going to change the play. And here's a handoff to Mitchell, who is shut down in the backfield. Beautiful plays there by Ojimo. And, I'm blanking out. Ojimo and Jackson, sorry. 2nd and 10. There's Taron Jackson, his 3rd-year pro out of Coastal Carolina. 2nd and 10. Huntley to throw. Has time. Pump fakes. Now escapes. Huntley's going to run. Huntley will just slide in front of Goodrich, and it'll be around 3rd and 6. Third and 6 from the 19. Here it is. Huntley throws it over the middle, caught for a 1st down. That one, it was by Sean Ryan for the 1st down. Brown again on the tackle. First and 10 from the 10. Huntley hands it off, and easily shut down in the backfield is Gordon, Jackson, and Brown. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I really like this Sidney Brown, I'm telling you. The 3rd-round pick out of Illinois. Only 23 years old. Might be, 5'10", but he's making plays. 2nd and goal now. 2nd and 10. DBs are off. And here's Huntley. He's going to go to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Wallace. Once again, same thing had happened on the first touchdown the Ravens got. They gave him the outside. They gave him the sideline. Huntley threw it to the sideline, and it ultimately ended up costing Gardner on that play. And the Ravens now will take the lead. Giving them that outside. Maybe we should start giving him the inside. Tucker, the kick is up and the kick is good. Maybe they should have given him the inside. It would have been a better idea, maybe, if Brown was shifting over there. That's what the broadcasters were pointing out. So maybe if they did give him the inside, it would have been a little better. It would have been, more. Brown would have been more involved to try and break up the pass. I mean, I'm not sure if he would have got there in time because he obviously is covering the middle of the field, but that was literally where only Huntley was going to go. I'm sure Brown, from the jump, you realized that. And if I could realize it from here, I'm sure a pro could. So now it's 5-0. Jeez Louise. Philly. Paul Gasol's also headed to the Hall of Fame as well as, what's his face? Tony Parker. All right, so we'll see what the Eagles' offense can do for the first time today after this kick return. Sidney Brown, I mean, even though the Eagles gave up a touchdown on this drive, I thought that he was a positive outlook to come from. He was making tackles, involved in every play, and that's something you want to see. Even if they were assisted tackles, he still was there. Always was there. You definitely love to see that. Quick to get to the ball wherever it is. I love it. And here's the kick. And this one will be a touchback. Goes back into the end zone. And we'll see who's on for this drive. I assume McKee will be back. Yeah, Sidney Brown. Doing a player breakdown on him. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving what he's doing. I think I might have watched that Kansas State and Illinois game where he got that pick six touchdown. I think I watched that. I don't remember. All right, anyway. 1st and 10 now for, I assume, McKee is on the field. I think I saw a book on the sideline, which I'm kind of sad about, but it is what it is. I think Sermon is still in the backfield. And yes, he is a fake to him. McKee under pressure and dropped pass there by the tight end Russell. That'll bring up 2nd down. I don't get it. He was in the flats. How do you drop that? First thing, he didn't want to catch it with his hands. He wanted to catch it with his body. I still make that mistake, but you can't do it. You can play receiver. I always make. I hate myself when I do that. All right, 2nd and 10 now. McKee hands off to Sermon, who gets a solid gain of around 8 there. Good job protecting the ball, putting the shoulder down, letting the blocks lead him. And it is now 3rd down. Here's the 3rd and 2. McKee to throw. Has time. Throws it. And good concentration there. Going upstairs. Hasselwood makes the catch on the fade. 1st down. Now, I should have threw it. Oh, the job for McKee was to throw it over his shoulder. But Hasselwood able to come back for it. Almost dropped it, but was able to maintain it. And now a 1st down for Philadelphia as they are now in Ravens territory as McKee lines up under center. And Sermon gets it in the backfield and is immediately shut down. I mean, literally the second he got it, it was Sanders right on top of him. He might have lost around, he lost around 7 there. It's now 2nd and 17. McKee. Oh, God. He is going to be dropped. And the Ravens eating the Eagles' offense alive. That was Kelly who gave up the sack. Got to give credit to Ham, though. He just completely out-muscled him. Spin move. Gave the punch. Spin move. I actually really didn't. Actually, no, he didn't even really outpower him. I thought he gave a punch, but he gave it just a simple spin move. And a loss of 6 there. It is now 3rd and 23. I think just a draw would. No, they're going to throw it. McKee, he'll just dump it off to Sermon, who will be tackled by a swarm of Ravens to bring up 4th down. And an unfortunate drive for Philadelphia. What looked to be promising was ultimately taken out by some unfortunate events. And now they will be forced to punt. Hopefully the defense will come back and make some plays. Try and make sure this does not become a 2-score game. Try and keep it a 1-score game, even if that means giving up a field goal. And here is the punt. This is the new punter. Forget his name. But this will be taken out. And a fumble! A fumble! Eagle football! The Eagles recover! And that is exactly what they needed. Lovato on the recovery. That is Eagle ball, as my grandfather would say. Eagle ball. Who knocked it out? Who knocked it out? That was Gardner. Just poked the ball, and look what happened. The Eagles recover. Woo! It is still 17-13 with 5:39 remaining in this third quarter. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Too easy, baby. Eagle ball. Something we needed to get us into this game. Or at least get us back into it, because it was not looking good. I couldn't hear it, but Fletcher Cox says on the NBC broadcast that during free agency, a new former Eagle told him, oh, Deshaun Bradley, is this what John Clark was saying? So he tweeted about he was crying? Oh, that's it. Bradley, who's has so much injury history, is being carted off the field. You truly hate to see it. Oh, man, you just feel bad. What happened? That could have been Javon Hargrave that he's talking about. I don't know, that just makes me feel. It just gives me that feel. Defensive lineman, I don't know, it makes me feel that way. I don't know, but you really hate to see it with Sean Bradley. Sermon gets motioned out into the X spot. And here's McKee to throw. I don't know where he was throwing that to. I don't know if he was trying to get it to Hasselwood or Cleveland, but either way, throws it straight into the turf. It is now second down. All right, 2nd and 10. Who is in the X? I know this is a trip set, but still. Who is in the X on the left? Oh no, it's a spread set, never mind. 2nd and 10, nobody in the backfield. McKee to throw under pressure. He might be dropped. No, he's going to stay on his feet though. McKee able to get some solid yardage after being taken down, or before being taken down. I thought he was going to get taken down. He got tripped, and if he didn't, he probably would have got a few more yards. Possibly the first down. McKee, not the best runner in the world, but able to use his legs there. I feel like as a quarterback, getting tripped up must be one of the most annoying things ever. 3rd and 3. Hand off to Sermon. And he is shut down. I feel like that was one of the stupider calls. I feel like just like a 5-yard hitch from Cleveland might have worked, but that's just me. A one-on-one, which has been proven to work, but we know Sirianni's going to go for it. 4th and 2. It would be a shame if they didn't come away with points, though. It really would. Come on, Brian. You got to have something in you. 3 receivers in the game, an extra tight end. I'm not... Okay. Shouldn't he be off the ball if you're Hasselwood? I don't know. And they're going to fake to Sermon. McKee has to throw it in the back of the end zone. It is caught! What a catch! Nagata! Is it a touchdown? No, it's not. What a catch, though. Holy hell. Was this a catch? Did he step out? Oh, he stepped out before. Damn it. That would have been an incredible catch. Eagles can't convert on the turnover. See, the play was to get it to Hasselwood in the flats, but that was covered. So he had to go to the second option, which was Nagata, but he was not really much involved in the play. His job was to just run a route and do nothing. He wasn't really supposed to. Basically, the play was not designed for him. Oh, that's so annoying. The Ravens, though, don't get in the best territory, so hopefully the Eagles can maybe get a 3-and-out if they get lucky, but not getting points on that drive is definitely not something the Eagles could have wanted. I don't know why I almost said Phillies, but... The Ravens get it on around the 12. Actually, they have a better field position than I thought. Anyway, handoff here, and eaten up in the backfield. That will be Gordon. Jackson missed the tackle originally, but then Miles Jack and company was able to still get him in the backfield, and it is now 2nd down. Oh, it was funny, the quote by Miles Jack. 1 week you're on the couch playing Call of Duty, the next week you're on the couch playing with the NFC champions. When the Eagles signed him, I thought that was funny. 2nd and 11 now. Huntley to throw. It's caught, and a few yards short of the first down. That will be Vokalek. It is now 3rd down. Miles Jack only signed with the Eagles last Sunday. This is his 8th year pro out of UCLA. had a pretty solid career with the Jaguars and Steelers. Hopefully he can stay that way with the Eagles. Huntley to throw. He throws over the middle, wide open. I don't know how this brother Sean Ryan stays open. But once again, Sidney Brown on the tackle. I mean, Ryan could have went for a lot more yardage, but at least 10. And Sidney Brown, once again, there to make the tackle. I mean, where did he even come from? Came from, like a few yards out. Anyway, 1st and 10. Fake to Gordon. Huntley under pressure now. Throws on the sideline. Once again, Ryan makes the catch. And I don't know about this Greedy Williams, man. He's not having the best day. Giving up a lot of plays and coverage. I get it's, I get it's like the preseason and all, but I mean, it's just one bad day, but still, this is a time where you got to prove yourself. Because he's not proven to me. I'm not too familiar with him. Fake by Huntley. This pass caught out of the backfield and making a move and able to break one tackle, but sort of tripped was Mitchell. Miles Jack now on the bench. I guess that's the end of his day. Nolan Smith has a helmet on. I don't know why he's on the sideline then. Maybe if someone gets hurt, I don't know. 2nd and 1 now. And I believe that is Zach Cunningham now in the game, number 52. And a handoff here to Williams, and he will bounce to the outside. Now Sidney Brown again on the tackle. Might have had a 1st down, but he's making the tackles. I don't know if I said Mitchell. It was on the run there, but that was Mitchell. Beautiful wrap-up, though, by Brown. Once again, he's getting, not letting anybody get more yards than they can. I mean, look at this. If he would have got that outside with that block, that's another 7-8 yards. But with Sidney Brown there, only holds him to around only 5. Eagles showing blitz, and that's a false start. Should be. Neutral zone infraction, never mind. Who was it on? I didn't even notice. Who the hell's 61? I've never seen it. Ellis, that's another Ellis. Not the good Ellis. 1st and 5 when they can't really afford it. Clock's still running. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. They'll move Mason in motion and a pitch here. And Gordon will get a 1st down. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter in a few seconds. I'm not sure if they'll count that tackle for Brown. And that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Solid, 2 quarters for Sidney Brown. The rest of the defense has been a little shaky. Greedy Williams, I'm not really liking what he's doing. I was kind of interested to see what he was going to do today, and he really did not show me anything unless he can do it in the 4th quarter. Because the Eagles marketed him as like a steal signing. It was one of their first signings. And they marketed him well. So if a team markets you, then you better show up. They marketed this Jordan Davis so much, and I wanted Kyle Hamilton. He doesn't really show me that much impact. I mean, I could see the hype for Jalen Carter. After that, shove that brother out the way. Let me get to the quarterback play. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm sold. I mean, we know what he can do, and I've heard all the stuff through the Philadelphia media. He's doing this, he's doing that, but I need to see it myself, and I'm sold. I'm one of those people that wanted Bijan Robinson if he was still there. And man, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing that he was taken. Because this man is an absolute freak of nature. I'm not going to doubt anybody coming out of the Georgia defense ever again. Except maybe Ringo. I had some doubts about him. And Nolan. I mean, I did have doubts about Nolan Smith. I wanted Brian Branch just because of the safety problem. And the Eagles did fix the linebacker problem, but Nolan Smith's not like he's more of a defensive end. Just a pass rusher, not much of an actual linebacker. So, I mean, I guess that's a sort of a problem that we did need to figure out. Because it really was only Graham and Sweat. But they more split reps instead of sharing them, or instead of getting the same amount, playing together is what I'm trying to say. So I was kind of concerned about that, but at least they fixed everything, which is good. Obviously, Howie did a good job in finding Jack and Cunningham. What are they eating on the sideline? What is that? That's Dickerson who's eating, or that's Jurgens, sorry. Who's eating God knows what, and it's the same thing that Sweat was eating. I gotta figure this out. Huntley stays in the game, and he fakes. First pass is broken up. Beautiful coverage there by Josh Jobe. I mean, he hopped on that ball. I mean, that was beautiful. There was I think it was a 5 and out. I thought that was Josh Jobe. That's actually Rick's. My apologies. I'm still figuring out numbers here. Anyway, good job. Undrafted free agent rookie. I mean, if he makes a few more play of those, he's got a roster spot. Here's Huntley to throw. Throws it over the middle and caught. And a first down there. This time Ricks falls down, as I don't really know how. But that time Ryan again. A personal foul, face mask on the offense. So this will be a 15-yard penalty. And the Eagles luck out there on one of the offensive linemen for Baltimore. The Eagles luck out. Let's see this face mask. 71 here. We're looking at. Yep. Hands right in the face mask. I can never understand how you just grab someone's face mask. I don't know, I can understand, maybe if you get up a little too high and your fingers just buckle. But I just can't see how you can intentionally do it. A handoff here. Oh, my God. Ellis, who got a, offsides penalty earlier. Well, he just made up for it there, shutting down Mitchell in the backfield. And now that'll be third down. Goodness, that was straight up power. He's a big guy. Holy hell. He is really big. 3rd and 30 now for the Ravens. And a trip set on the left. Here is Huntley. A dump off, but it is to inside the Mitchell. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Ravens will be forced to punt. And the Eagles will get another chance with the football. So the Eagles defense doing a solid job there. I mean, they kind of did get bailed out with the face mask call, but good job making sure the Ravens do not advance any further. And here is the punt now. Eagles have changed punt returners, and I believe that was McPherson who got it, and only a few yards there, but the Eagles, I believe, will get it around the 10, 11-yard line. And out comes Ian Book! It's Ian Book, baby! Let's go! You love to see it. Ian Book, my man from Notre Dame. I love Ian Book. Most wins in Notre Dame history. Has not really gotten a fair chance. I love Ian Book, man. One of my favorite college quarterbacks ever. Sean Bradley has a lower leg injury and has been ruled out of the game. I really feel bad for him. He's had so many injuries, and I feel like he could do something as a backup for the Eagles, but it's just always getting hurt. Which is not really something you can't control. I mean, you can't really control it, but it is what it is. You just gotta get healthy. Not really much else you can say. Alright, here we go. 1st and 10 now for Ian Book, baby. Let's go. I'm so excited. So Book and company will have it from the 14. Ian Book. Come on, baby. Here we go. Have a game-winning drive or something, Ian. Alright, we'll start off with a handoff. And I believe that is Boston Scott, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. Oh, it's Kenny Brooks. My apologies there. Come on, Ian. Let's give Ian some passes. 2nd and 7. Notre Dame, baby. 3 years pro. Come on. Let's go, Ian. Love seeing you in that Eagles uniform. I love that. Ian lines up under center. And a play action here. Come on, Ian. He escapes out, and Book is going to have to tuck and run and is forced out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down. Third and 6. Come on, Ian. Let's go. Gotta get the snap off. They're in a trip set. Trips left. Ian drops back to throw. Book. He's gonna run. He's gonna get the 1st down. Let's go, Ian. Book. Come on. That's big boy power. Come on. What is this? Getting that cardio in? I see you, Ian. Let's go. Run them sprints. Good block there from Brooks, though. Give him credit there. Took out the defender. Ian able to get that 1st down. Book has 5 seconds to snap, and he does. Here comes the pressure. Book throws, and I think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage by one of the defenders, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Yeah, it was tipped. Still, Ian Book's the GOAT. Book hands off to Brooks, who, it's a fumble, and the Ravens recover. Unfortunate. See, when you don't put it in Ian Book's hands, that's a turnover. Well, the Ravens get the ball now off of a turnover. That's the Eagles' first turnover of the preseason. And what happened? Welch and who's this? And Ross. Welch hit it in the face. Welch hit Brooks in the face. Couldn't really tuck the ball in time. And Ross, good job punching the ball out. Alright, first down now for Baltimore off the turnover. Hopefully Ian Book will get another chance. Is this true? Wait a second. What Bleacher Report? Is Bleacher Report capping? No, what? Jonathan Kuminga dropped 60 at what is it? The Craws over. It's a... Oh, is this, what's his face's league? That 3-on-3 league? That, Ice Cube runs? Or am I tripping? I think this... I don't know. Maybe it's something else. I don't really know. Anyway, new quarterback in the game. And Anthony Brown throws a pass caught to Mason. And that'll be 2nd and 9. Where are you watching Eagles football? I'm watching it in America. I do not watch in Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, or Africa. I've never even been there. Honestly, I'm not sure if I plan to go either. Maybe to Hawaii, that does sound fun. Second and 9, Mason in motion. Here's Brown to throw. He'll throw, almost intercepted. That was Josiah Scott. Almost got in front of it, but Ryan able to make the catch in the first down. So from these places, it's 3:29 in Hawaii. In Ghana, it's 1:29 a.m. In Australia, it's 11:29 a.m. And in New Zealand, it's 1:29 p.m. Interesting. So it's now 3rd and 2. Ryan moves into the slot, which kind of scares me. Brown to throw over the middle. It is incomplete. Garner able to break that up as he puts the seatbelt on him as he made that motion. It is now 4th and 2, and I do believe that the kicking team will come on for the Ravens. Sidney Brown, I'm telling you, he's good. I really like him. I really like Sidney Brown. So luckily for the Eagles defense, this will only be a 3-point game if it is made by Tucker, but honestly I don't really need to feel like I need to say if he makes it or not. Tucker, and it is right down the middle. It is now a touchdown game. It remains a 1-point game, 1-score game. as the Eagles' turnover does result in points for the Baltimore Ravens. It is 20-13 Baltimore with 10:29 remaining in this game. Alright, so Baltimore will now kick it off. And Sermon makes the catch in the end zone, and he will take it out. Sermon to the 20, stays on his feet to the 25, and gets down to around the 28. Alright, Book now will hand it off to Brooks. It's honestly a risky call after he just fumbled. And now you give it to him, and now a flag down. I assume this will be holding on Philadelphia. What is it? What? I don't even know what the call was. Book. Well, tuck it and run. Ian Book. First down, baby. Ian Book. I love you. I love my man, Ian Book. Book on first down. Has to escape under pressure. Throws it away. Second and 10 now. Book to throw. And now escapes. Can't find a receiver. Book still being chased, and he's just going to run again and tackled. Eagles sideline looking for a flag for a late hit, but it will not be called in third down. I feel bad for Book. He's running for his life, and he's running almost every play. Third and 8. Book under pressure. And once again escaping. Book! Oh man, Book is dropped like 30 yards away. Good golly. And that sack there. Good lord. That was made by Worley. And Book, I mean, he was just running for his life. He had what's his name open? Nagata, but he was just running and running and running. Couldn't do anything. Sipas will punt. And a fair catch, and McCollum will touch it, and the Ravens will have the ball now with 7:43 remaining in this game. Philly trying to get a stop. Baltimore trying to put this game out of reach. Philly dogs. Makes me smile. Georgia may be like my fourth favorite college now. Look at all these Philly dogs we got, baby. Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Nolan Smith, Kayla Ringo. That's just on the defensive end. On the offensive end, we got DeAndre Swift. I mean, we got all these Philly dogs. They even got a whole group chat. Man, Nolan Smith looks different without his glasses. Anyway, first down now from the Ravens 27-yard line. And a screen pass is caught and taken down immediately. Tackle made there. Tackle made there by Goodrich. Play, I believe, was made by Prochet. 2nd and 11 now. Brown throws, quick pass, intercepted, and all the way, touchdown by Hicks. Philadelphia able to put up 6 on the defensive end. If you can't do it offensively, let's do it defensively. Fly, Philly, fly. What are we? We might be Philly dog, but we dogs either way. And now we're going on for 2. Okay. I guess Sirianni has confidence. And whatever Brian Johnson's got up there, Hicks with a beautiful interception. Got out of that break. Or saw how his receiver was getting out of the break. Able to jump in front of the pass. And an easy touchdown. Here we are. They're going to do it. And they will. Book to throw. And it is in the back of the end zone. It is intercepted. I'm not sure what that was, who that was designed for. Eagles don't convert. It is a 1-point game. It is now 20-19. The Eagles cut the deficit. Hicks with a pick 6. I mean, honestly, Rice was a little too high. I guess that was supposed to be an out. He was way too high. He was lazy. And Hicks talking trash to Brown off that interception. Ooh, boy. Yeah, come and get the drop 60. Jeez Louise. Guess Sirianni has some confidence. I mean, I guess he should after that. I don't know why I turned on Siri, but whatever. No, wait a second. Wait, am I? Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought Nolan Smith was about to kick. I'm so dumb. He was lined up like, I can only see like his upper half, so I thought he was like lining up to kick. I was like, well, I got so confused. I'm so dumb, bro. I'm so stupid. It's okay. Let's see this last play. It was a blitz. Who was this designed for? This was just not a good play call. You got an out. If you wanted to go for a vertical, why did you have another receiver over there? If you wanted to have him one-on-one, that's just a stupid play call. If you wanted it one-on-one, why would you just not just have one receiver over there? The guys are literally right next to each other. That's literally how the play is designed, if you want to put that in the end zone. Anyway, handoff here to Wright, the running back, Owen Wright. First come into the game, he takes it for around a yard or 2. undrafted free agent Ben Van Sumeren, who has actually called his name a few times today. 2nd and 8 now for Philly. For Baltimore. Here's Brown, drops back to pass, under pressure. He's going deep, and it is overthrown to Ryan. It is now 3rd and 8. It's actually crazy how Sidney Brown was diving for that catch or was trying to make it more of a play on the ball than the receiver was with Ryan. I'm telling you, I love this Sidney Brown. I think he was a steal. I really do. I wasn't too familiar with him, but when I saw his highlight footage after the draft, I was like, he's something. He's good. 3rd and 8. Here's Brown. Drops back to throw. It is, almost intercepted again. And again, Hicks breaking up another pass. It is now 4th down, 3 and out for the Ravens. And Hicks is ready to go to the sideline. They're like, come on, go on for the punt team. Beautiful. See, what's his face? Number 5. That is for the Ravens. Who's number 5? Treadwell. He kind of tripped there and allowed Hicks to get there in time. So he was a little off balance. Too high. Couldn't get out of his break. And just a lot of messed up stuff there. McPherson, he will be eaten up by a swarm of Ravens. Under 6 minutes remaining in this game. And Ian Book comes out there to try and put some points on the board and give Philadelphia the lead. It is still 20-19 Baltimore. 5:57 remaining left. Eagles in pistol formation. Interesting. Have not seen this yet. I actually have wanted to see pistol formation from them since they have so many backs. Here's a handoff to Brooks. I wanted to see like one standing next to a quarterback and one behind him, have that back block up field, and then take the back like right next to him and put him up the gut. I feel like that would work because we have some good blocking backs like Gainwell, and then we have 2 good running backs in Penny and Swift, so I feel like that would work. Anyway, 2nd and 8. I mean, unless you're scared of Gainwell going up the gut against like all these people, but he can block linebackers. He's done it before. Like, watch the playoff game. Watch the playoff game from last year against the Giants. He did a good job of that. Book drops back to pass. Has to escape again. And Book will throw it. It's caught. And now fighting for the first down and getting it is, what's his face? Hasselwood. Beautiful stiff arm as well. Under 5 minutes. And Book is just running for his life every play. Hasselwood, great move. Get off me, he says to Mayfield. Puts his shoulder down and couldn't really break the second tackle, but really solid gain there by Hasselwood, making a good impression here in this first game. Book, play action, under pressure again, escapes. Ian Book gonna run, and he only gained a yard or didn't gain anything. And the fact that he's only been sacked once is insane to me. Second and 9 for Book. Handoff here to Sermon. He had a hole if he would have cut back, man. 3rd down. He's stuck with the blocks, But if he would have had that block, if he would have cut inside, the guys can't see him. I don't blame him for taking the blocks, but he had a green grass in front of him. If he would have cut inside just a little bit, all right, he had a lot of field. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Hopefully, we can make up for that here. Trip set on the right. We have a one-on-one with Hasselwood, who's had a really good game today. We'll see if they go to him. Here's Book. He's under pressure again, and he escapes again. Ian Book. But he has to go down because he runs into a swarm of Ravens. Hasselwood looks for a flag for a late hit. Eagles will not get it. I don't know how he hasn't been sacked again, like a million times, because they are putting him under constant pressure, and he keeps getting away from it. I think his first read was supposed to be Sermon, but he wasn't open. And then he was getting swarmed. And, yeah. 4th and 4. Honestly, I don't even know if I'd go for it. I mean, you don't really have anything to lose, but still. 4th and 4, 5 seconds. Trip set on the right. Book to throw. He throws it up, and it's incomplete. That was... See, the trip sets are just not working. And the Eagles have a turnover on downs. They still have the 2-minute warning and the 3 timeouts, but if the Ravens do end up scoring a touchdown... Oh, I'm surprised I wasn't roughing the passer. They clocked him. If the Ravens do end up scoring a touchdown, this game will be put on ice. So Harden is not going to play in training camp, is what we're saying. Oh, God. Okay, I have to make a video on this. Mitchell gets to the outside and is knocked out of bounds. It ultimately ended up taking the decision to try the 2-point conversion. Probably stupid. I mean, I originally wasn't liking it, but it is what it is. The Ravens do stop the clock, though, as Mitchell went out of bounds. Not entirely sure why, but hey, I'll take it. 2nd and 1. And snap almost muffed. And Mitchell able to get to the outside, a flag thrown. Mitchell gets into the end zone for a touchdown, but let's wait for the flag. It was thrown in the backfield, so this either could be holding or, yep, holding offense. So this is coming back. Let's see, 69 we're looking at here. And let's see if he was holding. Yeah. Grabs him from behind. Can't do that. Now grabs the top of the shoulder pads, grabs him from behind. Yeah. 2nd and 11 now. 2-minute warning, still there. I don't think the clock will move. Yeah, clock doesn't move because of the play before he was out of bounds. So now Ravens have it on the Eagles 45. Eagles still have all 3 timeouts, but might not need to use them, depending on what the Ravens do on these next 2 plays. And a fake here. Brown has all the time in the world over the middle. Incomplete. No flag thrown. It is now 3rd down, and that will strike the 2-minute warning. Baltimore, 1-point lead. Very close game. It is 20-19 with exactly 2 minutes remaining in this preseason game. Alright, we're back now. 2 more minutes remaining in this game. Philadelphia trying to go down. First I got to stop them here on 3rd and 12. And with all 3 timeouts, hopefully, depending on whether the Ravens run the ball or not, can go down the field and score a game-winning touchdown. There was a wedding at Lincoln. You could get married at Lincoln Financial Field? Oh, Dave Sparto got married there or something. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I was going to say. I was going to say, you can get married there? Because, sign me up. I don't know what Scott Graham and Ross Tucker are talking about. I really don't feel like putting on the headphones to know. But almost 3 hours into the stream. I haven't done a 3-hour stream in a minute. I am very excited to get back into football. 3-hour streams again, baby. I'm excited to get back on that football grind. And now it is 3rd and 11. Trip set on the left for Baltimore. See what they do. They'll throw. Here's Brown. He's going to run. Has one defender in front of him, and that will most likely put this game on ice. Brown gets the first down. And the Eagles will now be forced to use their timeouts. Well, it does not look good here for the Eagles. I'm not sure why the clock stopped and a timeout's not taken from the Eagles, but that's not for me to judge. I don't know. And a handoff here to Mitchell, who will be taken down. The Eagles use their first timeout, or second timeout. Yes, there was a timeout taken. Oh, Lord. Jordan Mailata, my man. I actually want to meet him. He sounds like really cool. If I can meet him one day, I would definitely sign up for that. Second and 7 now. Or is it 3rd and 7? I don't even know anymore. Handoff here, and Wright is a yard away from the first down marker. The Eagles will use their final timeout. It is now 3rd and 1. And a first down here would put this game to rest. 3rd and 1. Brown going to take it himself. And it looks like he got there. Yes, he did, and that will pretty much do it from Baltimore. Two knees, and Baltimore will win this game. And for Baltimore, this will be their 24th straight win in the preseason. Never have I seen a team more dominant in the preseason than the Baltimore Ravens, and that will do it from Baltimore. The Baltimore Ravens will beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-19. While the Eagles did end up losing, it really does not mean that much to me, the preseason. Obviously, we're just looking at, who's going to make the roster and who's going to get this spot. This game did give me some positive light on DeAndre Swift. I think that, with him, the Eagles can really thrive. He had a great run there. It gave me a lot of confidence in him. Jalen Carter, I'm starting to understand the hype with him. And then there were guys at the receiver spot. You got guys like Cleveland, Hasselwood. They gotta making plays. On the defensive side, who do you got here? Sidney Brown, I thought had a pretty good game. Taron Jackson, I thought I called his name a lot. Who else there? There were some linebackers here. Ellis, I thought, did all right. Miles Jack. This new guy, Van Summerman. So he was pretty solid. The corners. Ringo, he had his ups and downs. Ricks obviously had the pick six. And I thought Goodrich did all right. Greedy Williams, not his best game. Do I have confidence in him? I'm not so sure. I don't really know too much about him, but we will see there. But I don't want to talk about everything just on here. I'll wait. You guys can see my YouTube video. We'll probably just put it out tomorrow instead of tonight. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll put it out in an hour. I don't really know. But that'll do it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe with post notifications on. Go subscribe to my Ronald and the Great vlogs. Make sure you guys go subscribe to my second channel at Ryan the Cod Great. Make sure you guys go follow me on X at RenegadeRTG. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at RenegadeRTG. And make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch at Renegade Podcast. And as always, Ryan the Great out. Peace.